Hello and welcome back to the third part of how to draw the Incredible Hulk. Arrgh! I love going into that routine. Oh, and by the way, I have a little friend here. That's right. Here he is. It's my Mr. Fix-It action figure from my childhood. I thought I'd share him with you. I also have his little hat and everything. It's all good. There he is. All muscle bound, ready to go to war. I like I like having him around. All right, so what we'll do is take up where we broke off at the last time, which is to focus on the Hulk's face. All right, so basically, let's see if you can see this. All right, okay, good. Just let me adjust this. Right. So what we're going to do is I drew that little circle, like I did at the end of the last video. Okay, right around here, there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and determine where we want the eyes, the nose, ears, mouth, and what have you. Here we go. Already have the chin portion drawn out. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make the sides here a little bit straighter. I kind of like that. Okay, let's go make these lines a little thinner. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pinpoint the eyes. We'll go about right around here. There we go. And one thing about drawing the Hulk, and not just the Gray Hulk or the any incarnation of the Hulk for that matter, is that he has small eyes. Okay, and that's just the way he's depicted. He has small eyes, and there's a big space between both eyes. Okay, and he's also noted to have a big brow ridge. We're gonna go ahead and make sure. That's right. And okay. Got it coming out right here. I'm not gonna make it too profound. There it is right there. All right. And as far as his nose is concerned, it's very small. Okay, and it's located pretty close to where his eyes are. It's way up there. Let me go ahead and correct that. Okay. Make sure this nose is coming out a little bit more. That. I'm going to draw an edge in his mouth. There we go. I'm going to erase this down here. Ordinarily, I would just sketch in the Hulk, but since I have a cross section of viewers, like art teachers, artists, art students, and other curious minds, I'm going step by step on how each part is drawn. Okay. And we'll draw him with his mouth open. Give him that angry look, Although this Hulk really doesn't allow his emotions get to him, as does the Green Hulk. Maybe that's why I like him so much. We're going to draw in his cheekbones. How those come down here. His eyes are generally, his ears are generally small as well. Go ahead and make that look much better. Just 1 second. They're very small. And how do you draw like an ear? Basically, you draw like a question mark type of shape, kind of like that. All right. Okay. Another key feature of the Hulk is that he's drawn with large teeth. He has big teeth, big chompers. Okay, so we're going to go draw on those gum lines. Those gums have a way of giving the mouth more detail. Draw those teeth big. Kind of like that. All right. Draw this, erase the sides of his head, make room for that brow. He has a protruding brow. It's another distinctive feature he has that separates him from the Green Hulk. There we go. Okay, good. Of course, he has hair. But that will soon be obscured by his hat, which I'll draw in shortly, or in a future segment, rather. Okay, good. All right. I draw that chin. Let's draw that chin a little bit curvy. Okay, great. Okay, great. So now we're going to go ahead and focus on the fists. Okay, his right fist is basically clenched, and it's an indication as to how aggressive he is. Very aggressive. Okay, with the fists, basically you just draw like a shape like this. It's like an oblong shape. And we're going to go ahead and etch in his knuckles. Let's go ahead and go a little bit longer. Let's go like around here. Make that fist bigger. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and focus on his left hand. Okay, and this is a little tricky because He's basically holding his opponent by his shirt, okay, and his opponent is like hanging down, and that would be the Absorbing Man, but he's yet to be drawn. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and draw those fingers big and thick. Most of it will be erased because of the clothing from the Absorbing Man. Not something to really focus on for now. We'll be making adjustments as we continue on. Okay. That's all basically what I want to do with the hands, because most of it's going to be erased and probably in the next segment of this tutorial. All right, so we're going to go ahead and focus on the feet. Same thing with the hands. The toes will be erased, but I'm just doing this because I'm probably students watching and they're just curious, which is fine. I used to be a curious student myself. In future tutorials, when I do the Hulk, the hands and everything else will be way more detailed because I'll be drawing a different incarnation, okay, which does not require a suit and a hat and the sunglasses and whatnot. There we go. All right. Start on the other foot. Okay, big toe goes here. Erase these guidelines. Okay, great. These toes more profound. Okay. True down a little bit more. Okay, perfect. All right. I want to go ahead and clean up the arm up here a little bit. Okay. We're going to go ahead. I'll go ahead and let's see here. etch in his sunglasses. He wears circular shades. Those will get darkened anyways. Raise his eyes. I used to wear shades like this when I was a teenager.